Welcome back, students. In the last class, we covered final keyword and hierarchical inheritance. In this class, I am going to talk about abstract classes and methods. In Java, abstract is a keyword. Here, in Java, abstract is a keyword. So, wherever we can use abstract word in our programming language, according to the naming rules, first letter should start with lowercase letter. What is abstract class? Abstract class is a class which contains one or more abstract methods. Abstract class is a class which contains one or more abstract methods. Which contains one or more abstract methods. Okay. Abstract class is a class. Any class can be declared as an abstract keyword. Simply we can call as abstract class. It is a class which contains one or more abstract methods. What is abstract method? Abstract method is a method. Abstract method is a method without method body. Without method body. Abstract method is a method without method body. Okay, so in the super class we have to write one method. That method we can declare it as an abstract keyword. Simply we can call as abstract method. We have written abstract method in super class, but it is implemented in the subclass. We have written abstract method, but it performs many tasks depending on the object calling. Here, what is the syntax of abstract classes and method? Here syntax, here I am writing syntax. Abstract is a keyword. First letter should, according to the naming rules, first letter should start with lowercase letter. Abstract class name. Abstract class name. It is a class, but it can be declared as an abstract keyword. It is an abstract class. Any class can be declared as an abstract keyword. It is abstract class. In this abstract class, we have defined a number of variables and we have to create constructors. Abstract class is a class that contains one or more abstract methods. Here, what is the syntax for declaring the method? Abstract. Generally, what is the syntax for method declaration? Return type, method name, return type, method name, parameter list. Return type, method name, parameter list. It is the syntax for declaring abstract class. Here, abstract class name. In this one, we have to define number of variables and constructors. But method is abstract method. What is the syntax? Generally, what is the syntax for declaring method? Return type, method name, parameter list. But it is the abstract method. Any method can be defined as abstract keyword. Simply we can call as abstract method. Only abstract method is a method which contains method declarations without any body. It contains only method declarations without any body. But method body is implemented in the subclasses. Finally, abstract class is a class which contains abstract class is a class which contains one or more abstract methods. Abstract method is a method without any body. Whenever we have written in an abstract method, it performs number of tasks depending upon object calling. It contains abstract method contains method declarations without method body. Method body is implemented in the subclasses. It is nothing but abstract class and abstract methods. While we are using abstract classes and methods, we must satisfy the following conditions. we must satisfy the following conditions. While we are using abstract classes, we must satisfy the following conditions. First one is, it is not possible to create objects of abstract classes directly. It is not possible to create objects of abstract classes directly. Second condition is, so JVM cannot create objects of abstract classes. We should create subclass. And all the method implementations in subclass. All the method implementation in the subclass. Okay, listen. While we are using the abstract classes, we must satisfy these two conditions. First one is, it is not possible to create objects of abstract classes directly. Because any class can be declared as an abstract keyword, simply we can call as abstract class. We can't create objects of abstract classes directly because we can't estimate the memory required for creating object of abstract classes. So JVM cannot create object of abstract classes. We should create a subclass. And all the abstract methods and all abstract methods implemented in the subclass. All abstract methods implemented in the subclass. While we are using abstract classes, we must satisfy these two conditions. Now, here let me explain a small example here. Here I am writing a small program. Class A. In this class, I am defining one variable. Here X is the variable. It is integer type, data type. In this A class, I am creating one constructor. You know that constructor name same as the class name. In this constructor, I am initializing value of X. Here X equal to 10. First, this class is an abstract class. Abstract is a keyword. According to the naming rules, first letter should start with a lowercase letter. In this one, I am defining one abstract method. Here abstract void show. How can you say it is an abstract method? Any method can be defined with abstract keyword. Simply we can say as abstract method. It is an abstract method. We can close the class body. Here I am defining one class. That class is an abstract class. Abstract class. Any class can be declared as an abstract keyword. Simply we can say as abstract class. In this class, already I defined one variable. Here X is the variable. It is integer type, data type. Here I created one constructor. Constructor name same as the class name. At the time of creating constructor, I am initializing the value of X equal to 20. Here I am defining one method, void show. It is the abstract method. Abstract method is a method without any body. This method just we have declared the method without any body, because abstract method is a method without any body. Next Next one, here class B extends A. Class B extends A. In this statement, B is the subclass, A is the superclass. In this B class, in this subclass, I am defining one variable int y. So in this subclass also I am creating one constructor. Constructor name same as the class name. It is the default constructor. Within the constructor body, I am initializing y equal to 20. Here I am closing constructor body. Next one, here I am defining show method, void show. Abstract, in this superclass, show is the abstract method, but it contains method declarations without any body. So in this one, we can create a subclass. We should create a subclass, and all the abstract methods are implemented in the subclass. In this superclass show is the method. It is the abstract method, but body is provided within the subclass. But body is implemented within the subclass. Here I am providing the body of abstract method show. Here I am writing system.out.println. System.out.println x equal to plus x. Next one, here I am writing under system.out.println system.out.println y equal to plus y. Here I am closing method body and class body. Next one, here I am taking one more class. Class A demo. In this class, I am defining main method. Already you know that main method have three keywords: public, static, void, main, string, aux array. Public, static, void, main, string, aux array. Next one, in this main method, I am creating object of the subclass. In this main method, I am creating object of the subclass. In this program, what is our subclass? B is our subclass. Here I am creating object of the subclass B equal to new B. You know that here B is the class name, here B is the object name, new is the keyword. It dynamically allocates the memory space for instance variables and instance method. Here B is the constructor name same as the class name. It is a default constructor. With the help of subclass object reference, here what is our subclass object reference B? With the help of subclass object reference, I am calling show method. Here I am closing a main method body and a class body. In this one, A is a class, it is a abstract class. Abstract class is a class which contains one or more abstract methods. Abstract method is a method without any body. Abstract method is a method that contains without any body. Any method can be defined as abstract keyword. We can simply say that it is a abstract method. In the superclass, we have defined one abstract method show that contains only method declaration without any body. But that method is implemented in the subclass. So what we in the superclass, we can define one method show. It is an abstract method. It contains only method declarations. So what we will do in the superclass, abstract class contains method declaration. We should create a subclass. And all the abstract methods are implemented within the subclass. Here I am providing the body of abstract method in the subclass. It is the body of abstract method show method. Here I am providing abstract method body for subclass. Simply I am taking one more class, main method. I am creating object of the subclass. With the help of these object reference, I am calling show method. If you compile and run this program, what is the output we have getting? Here x equal to plus x. What is the value of x? X equal to 10. Next, what is the value of y? Y equal to 20. If you compile and run this program, we have get x equal to 20, y equal to 20. Finally, abstract class is a class which contains one or more abstract methods. Abstract is a keyword. Abstract is a keyword. According to the naming rules, keyword first letter should start with the lowercase letter. Any class can be declared as abstract keyword. Simply we can say that that class is abstract class. How can you identify it is a normal class and abstract class? Any class can be declared as a abstract keyword. It is a abstract class. Abstract class is a class that contains one or more abstract methods. Abstract method is a method which contains without any body. Without any body. Abstract methods are written in our program, but it performs different tasks whenever we can call the object of the abstract method. While we are using the abstract classes, we must satisfy the conditions. First one is we can't create object of the abstract classes directly. We can't create object of abstract classes directly. Here our abstract class is A. We can't create object of abstract class directly. We can create a subclass. We can create a subclass and all the abstract methods are implemented within the subclass. It is nothing but abstract classes and methods. Now I am going to discuss with another example. Our program aim is write a Java program for abstract classes to find area of different shapes. To find area of different shapes. Let us see the implementation of the program. Here I am writing one class. That class is a abstract class. Abstract class shape. In this class, I am defining one abstract method, abstract double area, Okay, so here class name is shape. Class declaration starts with class keyword and followed by class name. Here class name is shape. Shape is a abstract class. Abstract class is a class that contains one or more abstract methods. Here our abstract method name is area. What is the return type of these method? Double. It is the normal method or abstract method? Abstract method. It is the area is the abstract method. Abstract methods means abstract method is a method without any body. We should create a subclass and abstract method implementation is provided in the subclass. Here I am writing one class rectangle extend shape. Class rectangle extend shape. Here rectangle is the subclass, shape is the superclass. In this class I am defining two variables. Double L equal to 2.5, length equal to 2.5 and breadth equal to 2.5. Next one, in this subclass rectangle, I am defining two variables, length and breadth. Simply I can use variable names as L and B. L equal to 2.5, B equal to 2.5. These two are double type data types. In this one, I am providing the body for abstract method. In the superclass, shape class, what is the abstract method name? Area. What is the return type of this method? Double. So it returns length into breadth. L into B. Return L into breadth. In Java, uppercase letters and lowercase letters are different. In the variable declaration stage, I am declaring variable name as uppercase letter L. Wherever we can use this variable in the entire program, we can use uppercase letter. Because in Java, uppercase, lowercase letters are different. Next one, here I am closing method body and class body. Next one, here I am taking one more subclass. Here I am taking one more subclass, class triangle. Class triangle extends shape. Class triangle extends shape. Here shape is the superclass, triangle is the subclass. In this class, I am defining two variables, double b equal to 2.5 and h equal to 3.5. h equal to 3.5. Next one, here I am providing the body of abstract method. We can wherever we can use abstract methods in our program, we should create a subclass, and abstract methods are implemented in the subclass. In our program, what is the abstract method? Area. So what is the written type of area method? Double area. Double area. What is the body of this method? This method written b into 0.5 into b into h. What is the formula for finding area of the rectangle of BH? 0.5 into b into h. So we can closing method body and class body. Next, I am taking one more subclass, class square. Class square. Our aim is we have to find area of different shapes using abstract classes. Here square extends shape. Square extends shape. In this one, square is the subclass, shape is the superclass. Next one, in this method, I am writing one variable, double s equal to 2.5. Next one, here I am writing abstract method. I am providing the body for abstract method. Our abstract method is area. In the subclass, I am providing implementation of abstract method. What is the body of this method? What is the formula for calculating area of the square? Side into side. S into S. It returns S into S. I am closing method body and class body. Next one. Here I am taking one more class. Here I am taking one more class. Class A demo. Class A demo. Class name means as your wish. You want to declare any valid identifier name. Simply I given name as A demo. Here I am writing main method. Actually, you know that our main method have three keywords: public static void main, public static void main, string aux array. String aux array. After main, we can open the curly brace. In this one, we have to create objects of rectangle, triangle and square classes. Because it is not possible to create object of abstract class. Here shape is the class, it is abstract class. It is not possible to create object of the abstract classes. So JVM cannot create object of the abstract classes. We should create a subclass and all the methods are implemented within the subclass. Here I want to create objects of rectangle, triangle, square class. Here rectangle R equal to new rectangle. You know that what is the syntax for creating object in Java? Why do we need object in Java? Next, I am creating object of triangle class. Triangle T equal to new triangle. Next, in the similar way, I am creating object of square subclass. Square S equal to new square. Simply we can creating object of these three classes. With the help of these three object references, we call area method. Next one, here I am writing system.out.println. System.out.println. area of rectangle, area of rectangle, area of rectangle, area of rectangle equal to plus, what is the reference variable of rectangle class? R dot area. What is our method name? Area. R dot area. Next one, in the similar way, we have to find area of triangle and area of square. Here I am writing system dot out dot println area of triangle, area of triangle equal to plus, what is the object of triangle class? T dot area, T dot area. In the similar way, we have to find area of square class. In this one, I am writing system dot out dot println area of square, area of square equal to plus, what is the reference of square class? S dot area, S dot area. Here I am closing main method body and class body. If you observe clearly in this program, first we have defined one class, that is the shape class. Shape is the abstract class. In this class I am defining one method, area. Area is the abstract method. Here simply rectangle extends the shape and triangle extends the shape, square extends the shape. Our aim is we have to find areas of different shapes using abstract classes. Using abstract classes. In this one, I am defining main method. Here I am creating objects of three classes, rectangle class, triangle class and square classes. With the help of these object references, I am calling abstract method. In our program, what is our abstract method? Area. We have to find area of different shapes, area of rectangle, area of triangle and area of square. What is the formula for calculating area of rectangle? L into B. What is the formula for finding area of triangle of BH? Net, what is the formula for calculating area of square? S into S, side into side. Next one, in this one we have to create object of three classes. With the help of these object reference, I am calling area method. With the help of these object references, I am calling area method. If you compile and run this program, what is the output we have getting? Here area of rectangle equal to R dot area. Whenever JVM finds this statement, rectangle class area method could be executing. Rectangle class area method could be executing. What is the corresponding body of rectangle area method? That corresponding body could be executing length into breadth, L into B, 2.5 into 2.5, 6.25. 6.25. Next one. Here system dot out dot println area of triangle equal to T dot area. With the help of triangle class object reference, I am calling area method. Whenever JVM reaches this statement, triangle class area method could be executing of BH 0.5 into B into H, 0.5 into 2.5 into 3.5. It is 4.375. Next one, in the similar way, we have to access area of square. Area of square equal to S dot area. Whenever JVM reaches this statement, with the help of square class object reference, I am calling area method. JVM identifies square class area method. Whenever JVM identifies square class area method, the corresponding body could be executing. Here, what is the body of area method? Written S into S. S means 2.5 into 2.5, 6.25. It is the output of this program. Finally, it is nothing but abstract classes and abstract methods. Abstract class is a class which contains one or more abstract method. Abstract method is a method without any body. Abstract method is a method without any body. Abstract method, we can declaring method as a abstract keyword. Simply we can say as it is a abstract method. While we are using abstract methods, we must satisfy the condition. First one is we can't create object of abstract classes directly, because we can't estimate the memory required for abstract classes. So JVM cannot create object of abstract classes. We should create create a subclass, and all the abstract methods are implemented in the subclass. Okay, so it is the abstract classes and abstract methods. Thank you. In the next class, I will discuss interfaces concept.